Hello guys, Xylem here, and welcome back. So, if you don't remember, last episode we worked on, oh god, we worked on, we worked on this, we did this, although there's a couple of things that have been added. I've put all of these things, append routine, RI forward, just shorthand versions of forward, back, left, right, place up, and blah blah blah. I've only just put them in. But yeah, before we did all these if and else if statements, and we wrote some code here showing the little things that we pressed. I've created a variable, well not a variable, a function called append routine, and I've done a table called routine, although routine can be removed. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, well, first we're going to just quickly see if it's broken our code yet. So let's just, alright, yeah, that makes that easier. Okay, so if we quickly look in here, we named it as main. If we hit enter, wait, oh hang on, let me try that again. There we go. Alright, there we go. So nothing's broken. I thought I was saying was then for a second. I'll say alright, well, we're going to make a variable and we're going to call it index. Index is going to be the number that we're going to use, right? What's a number to show like what number we're on right now in our table. So if we're on if it's the first time that we've made it, index is going to be 1 because we want to make a variable stored in the first slot. However, if you've already made table and we have like 15 of them, we want to place it in the 16th slot because we don't want to override the 15th slot. So like, you have A, B, C, D, and if you just pretend that A is the first slot, B second, third, and fourth, right? If A was 42 and I put my index as 1, we'd be replacing what happens in the A slot, which we kind of don't want to happen. So we're making this variable index just to make it a bit easier. Okay, so I'm saying, tell me how many things we have in the table routine. However, you saw me delete routine because I want it to be made spontaneously when this function's been run, just so it makes it a bit easier for me. So, if it doesn't exist, then it's not going to be able to make that number. It's telling me right now, get the maximum number of routine. So if there's like 15 variables in it, it's going to return 15 plus 1 for our index. So if it doesn't exist, so if routine, so if it doesn't exist, then routine okay, so I've just wrote a bit of code here, if you haven't noticed. Basically what it does is append routine uses two I've forgotten what they're called. Arguments, we'll say arguments. Don't think that's what they're called though. Parameters, that's it. They're called parameters. We have two parameters. We have a parameter named object and we have a parameter named state. Now, object is the thing that we want. So if we're making a set of instructions, you kind of want to save it like a recipe list or something like that. It's like 1 add flour or something like that. And add flour in this case could be FW. And we want to save this in a list. So we say that's a list and we say whether we want to add or remove it by making the variable state. So what we're basically saying is the variable routine, if it's adding, just add the instruction onto the routine table. Don't do anything fancy, just add it on. Now, if we want it to remove, we're going to have to do something else. Hang on. We'll just put else here. No. I kind of want to put this. Okay, so we're saying if state doesn't exist and routine doesn't exist, make a table called routine, and on the first slot add object. If routine does exist, we haven't put routine here. If routine does exist, right, and state equals nil again, then add something on. Now, what we're going to say here is else if object equals nil and state equals remove, then do this. We need to put them here. So we're going to say index 2 equals routine hang on, I'll put okay, so we're removing our thing there. We're removing the latest addition. So now that that's done and dusted, we will want to update the screen with our new instruction list. So if you run main, we get an error on line 14. No, line 56. That's where. Okay, okay, we're crashing. Index expected. What? Got nil. I think it might be because we've not named this as a table. Okay, yeah, simple mistake there. So you make the variable routine and then you give it a index. We didn't name routine as a table, which you kind of have to do. So yeah, I didn't know that until now, so that's why I'm saying it. Okay then, so the thing that we definitely want to do then is write our instruction list, because we're not going to be able to remember it by heart, and that is why I have left this massive table here. It's by design. So if we go all the way down here, okay, we can do two things here. We can update on here, or we could do something in the draw GUI. Now if we want to make this user friendly, we could do it in the GUI, but I think just doing it in pen routine will be enough. We'll do for I equals 1 dash way do if I is greater than 2, then clear line. Else if and I is term dot right. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. Routine I dot dot. Oh, okay. That looks like we've done a good thing there. I can't help but think we're missing something here. Yeah, that's it. Alright, if we're running this every time, right, and actually not, no, that should work, that should still work. So, we run main again. Okay. Did not expect that. Okay. I think I know what's going on there. I tried to do this before, right? See if the concept actually worked, because... yeah, it's... why can't I... oh, okay. Does backspace work? No. Okay. We're gonna have to fix that. Remove. Okay, I am spelling it right, am I? If object equals nil, which it does, and object equals false, let's try this. Right, let's see if we're actually doing something here. We'll just put term dot set cursor position 10 dash y term dot right pressed backspace. You don't have to write this part, I'm just seeing if we are actually firing on this. Yeah, we're not. Okay, I have definitely put backspace. Okay, that's why. Big mistake on my part. Yeah, okay. Oh, jeez. See? I put the code in wrong. So the code isn't 149. It's just 14. We can get rid of this then. Alright, and if we try and write stuff, and we press... oh, wait, no. It won't work yet. Alright, if we write stuff, and we press backspace, it kind of works. Hang on, I know what we can probably try and do here. If we... since that wasn't... oh, that works perfectly, look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, so now we've got to just do one more thing, right? If I keep on pressing the same button and I reach the edge, what happens? Nothing. Yeah, so we've got to figure out a way to fix that. So what I propose we do is alright, what we can do here is we can just quickly alright, so clearly we've got to check if we reach the edge of the screen, right? So if we find the right place to put it, we could actually no, I can't look at it like that. Alright, we clearly want to look in here then. We'll say alright, we'll say cx and cy equals term dot get cursor pos. Now it's not setting, it's getting. It's just going to tell us where we are and yeah, that's pretty much it. So if gotta put that CY. If current x coordinate is less than x, so if it's not bigger than x or equal to, then yeah, and we'll put else if else, no, we just put else. Temp dot set cursor position. Say I'm going to put temp here for temporary. Okay, so I'm back. We'll set temp as a okay, so if we get rid of that there, we can say temp we'll say temp equals I want to say temp equals 3 here, okay. Okay, and we'll say temp2 equals no, temp equals temp plus 1. And that's just going to add 1 on each time we fire this thing, right? So we will do 1 dash temp. Okay, so temp is 3 here, so I want to, yeah, I could probably save it as that. So if we type main here, we get an error. Where do we get the error? 47, 72. Eh? Let's try this. No. That didn't work either. Line 48. Okay. I see the error here. Oh god, I'm sorry you have to endure me watching or doing this. It does work though. That's pretty cool. Alright. Okay. I don't think the temp is working, so let's do this instead. We'll say... Okay then, welcome back. So, just had to quickly do something. If we just... Oh god, come on. There we go. Alright, so... Clearly our thing isn't working. So what I'm going to try and do here is I'm going to make a temp2 file. If I don't come up with a name for them, I usually name them temp. So, little insider there. Temp2 plus 3. Because we have 3 things there. Say temp equals 0. Yep, that'll work. And we'll just compare this to temp2 instead. So let's try again. Okay, we're encountering something called a logic error here, and we're erroring all over the place. So whilst x is greater than temp2 or equal to, I'm going to just do this. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. So the big thing that I've not done here is I've not printed it. This is such a dub. Okay, let's try that again then. Routine Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, that's such a big mistake. Okay. Does it even work? No, it's... Oh, wait, that's funky. It's very funky. I know why that's happening. that again. Okay, and we get to the edge and wait, can we try some of the custom ones that we have here? So what's R? R is one of them. Does R work? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, come on. Oh, that's why. Okay, let's try that again. Ah. Yeah, that's append routine DU. Why is that not working? Right, you know what, we'll fix that later. Right now, I'm just happy that this whole backspace thing works. Does any of the... Hang on. Let's try... Q then. Okay, Q doesn't work. Z doesn't work. T, G, V do not work. That's weird. T. Append routine PU. Ah. I don't know why that is, but I'll fix that next episode. Try and solve it between episodes actually, so you guys don't have to encounter the bloodstaking pain. So this thing's working-ish. Backspace is working-ish. I think I'll just continue as it is, and I'll fix the bugs in like a separate episode where we try and crack down on these bugs and solve them. So yeah, I'll think I'll conclude it for this episode anyway. So yeah, I've been Xylem. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Right Program, episode 2. Getting quite far already, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I'll see you next week.